I want to thank the Lord and share my testimony with a great joy. When I was in 12th class, I was not at all interested in my studies. I was very weak, and particularly in maths, I was very, very weak. I used to get 0 out of 100, 10 out of 100 like that. And in model exam, before the C-B.A. board exam, I failed in 2 subjects, in chemistry and maths. 15 out of 100 I got and 17 out of 100 I got. And my principal called me and my mother and he scolded, "You are going to spoil the result of the school." My parents were very much in worry and tension. They said, "You have to pass anyhow, otherwise you won't get admission in any of the college." And I was really heartbroken. How can I pass? Because whole year I didn't read this thick chemistry textbook, nor I didn't know the formulas of mathematics. I was really very heartbroken and depressed. Who can help me? Who can in this world help me? And I was just, this depressing thought started coming in my mind. Then why not run away from home? Because your parents are compelling, you have to pass. How can I pass? I have not read the whole year this chemistry and maths that are too tough for me. And only after 20-25 days the board exam is there. I was sitting really very heartbroken and depressed in my home. Suddenly one day I remember in the month of February, a postman came and I just opened the door and I got one magazine was there. I just opened it and the front page was showing a picture of Jesus blessing a student writing his exam. And under was written, "The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom." Proverbs 1:7. I was attracted. I need this wisdom to pass. I started reading the magazine. It was Jesus Call magazine, and in that our beloved brother D.G.S. Dinakaran testimony was given, how in B.Sc he failed twice and he was going for committing suicide before the running train, and how his uncle met and how Jesus helped him to pass B.Sc, and then he did his C.A, IAB and a lot of degrees he could do. And I just read his message and his testimony that touched my heart. And I just went on my knees and I prayed, "Jesus, I have searched for happiness, for joy in the world, but I didn't get you. Please come in my heart and wash me and make me your child." And suddenly when I prayed that prayer, all my depression, all my hopelessness just failed. And a new hope came that Jesus will help me. And I first wrote a letter for prayer request to Brother D.G.S. Dinakaran, Prayer Tower, Chennai. "Please pray for me. After only 20-25 days, my board exam are there and nobody can help. You please pray that Jesus may help." And they sent me a student prayer letter that I used to began reading before, after waking up. After reading only that student prayer, I used to read my lessons and I started preparing. Beloved, you won't believe, I passed, and in that during the exam, God was so faithful. Jesus was so powerful. He told me sometimes the questions that are going to come by showing a light, by speaking, and it was really wonderful. Whatever the brother D.G.S. Dinakaran had the experience, he started giving. And I was really comforted by the student prayer that hold my hands and write for me. Really, it was a privilege, and God blessed me in the exam. And you won't believe, I passed with 71% marks. My principal, thank God, hallelujah. My principal was astonished. "Yeah, we were thinking, how could you pass?" Really, I told him that Jesus helped me like that. And then I started corresponding with Jesus Calls, and every month, this used to be my delicious food. I used to enjoy reading. I used to get a lot of joy and peace